Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the Dunkin cold powdered coffee. We have just the regular coffee packs, and then we have the caramel flavored. These were $3.98 at Walmart, and you get 6 packs in here. These are like this is what they look like. So if you've ever bought like a flavor pack for your water, that's exactly what this is. And the reason I bought these is because Dunkin has a lot of new things at Walmart in the coffee aisle, but these were actually, they don't have any calories on them. They're no additional calories, and they tell you the ingredients, but you don't see calories on them because it's not any additional calories. Most of the other things that you'll see from them that are new do have calories. So the directions are very, very simple on the back. You want to pour 1 packet into a cup, and then add 10 ounces of room temperature or cold water. Stir, add ice, and enjoy. So, and it says customize with your favorite creamer and sweetener. So we will probably try these by themselves. Like, let's see. Wow, that's dark. Like, let's see what it tastes like without sweetener, and then add the sweetener to it. Now, and as far as creamer, they mentioned creamer. Kevin and I do not use liquid creamer, and I get people all the time recommending that we try the liquid creamers. We don't try those because they're a waste of money on us, because if you measure those, if you actually use the measurements on the back of the creamer, you have to use a lot more than the recommended to get the correct flavor, and it's usually a lot more calories. So I'm gonna add that. Stir that.
The bad thing is once you add the ice, it's gonna be almost impossible to
add sweetener.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We can try it without ice, and then we can put our sweetener in and then add ice. Do you want to do it like that? So this is the regular, but the reason, to finish my story, the reason I mentioned the creamer is because we use powdered creamer. Powdered creamer, if you are not putting it into something hot, it doesn't dissolve.
Just floats on top in clumps.
Yes, it's terrible. It's absolutely, we've tried it before and it clumps. So we will only be trying it with additional sugar, not creamer, because this is supposed to be either cold or room temperature water. So this is just the regular coffee. It says bold meets cold, Dunkin style. Dunkin cold powdered coffee is specially roasted for cold coffee that stands up to ice. It gives you a smooth, bold taste that's packed with the Dunkin flavor you crave. Simply add a packet to cold water and stir. Sip back and relax. That's what it says. With your deliciously smooth Dunkin cold powdered coffee at home. Oh, gosh.
That's how I felt. I don't know how people drink black coffee. It puts hair in your tongue.
Oh, God.
It's very strong.
That's terrible.
And you know what what's sad is, it's bitter and dark and just nasty.
Oh my gosh.
But that's sort of for you. Oh, sorry, you can have it. You can have the ice. It's fine. The bad thing is, I don't think that would improve with much. It's a very, while it's bitter and dark,
I'm gonna make noise. Okay.
It's very flat tasting because it's in like room temperature water. It's kind
of, it's called, the water,
it's cool.
It's cool, yeah, it's as cold as it gets from the sink, and that's what they
But
said.
I'm just saying, it's kind of a flat flavor. It's kind of like you get bitter.
It's very bitter.
Bitter, and then you get coffee flavor, but that's it. It really doesn't have any, like you drink regular coffee, and we've had plenty of coffee that wasn't sweetened and creamered and had a little bit more depth to it. This is very flat, where it's in just an instant coffee.
This is probably some of the strongest coffee I've ever had. I think it's very, very, very strong. Yeah, and we've had a lot of coffee unsweetened. Is it still bad?
It doesn't help.
It didn't help.
You can try it, but it
I believe you.
Sweetener, that one sweetener pack did not help at all.
Okay, do you want to go get like two?
Here's one more. Here, I'll put it in here.
Oh, you're gonna keep going. Okay.
Here, I'll just add it to this. We'll see what.
How many do you put in our cup of coffee in the morning?
A full 12-ounce cup, I put 3.
Okay, 3. So this is 10 ounces, so you would need 2. That makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense that you would use 2, so you're definitely gonna...
You would think you'd taste this. Here, you taste it now. I did the last one. Better.
It still
No,
is.
it's still
so it's better than it was the first time because it does have some sweetness there.
Let me go get 2
But
more.
boy, that is incredibly strong. I mean, it would be if you had a stiff drink and this coffee. It's like, oh my god, that is literally, I think, the strongest coffee I've had.
Well, we don't drink our coffee black
Wow,
either, so
gosh. You just want to.
It coats your
just
tongue
wince.
almost.
It's terrible. You're gonna have to add creamer. This is gonna be for those people who do buy liquid creamer. You add your liquid creamer to that and your sugar, and you probably will enjoy that. When we don't use the liquid creamer, it's a no-go.
And unless you're drinking black coffee, which is probably who these are made for more than anything. Unless you're drinking black coffee, I can't imagine doing this because you're not going to carry around sweetener and creamer with you, you know?
No, so I see your point.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're going on a camping trip and you're taking this on a hike or something, I'm trying to think of where you would use
You know
these.
what? I think they probably made these for people who are going to work, and you're right. If you are going to work, if you're a man on a construction site and you're taking this for convenience, where are you going to put your big bottle of creamer?
Yeah.
You're right. You're not going to have that. If you're taking this or in your backpack for school, if you're wanting to add this to a water bottle that you have and shake it up or something like that, you're right. You're not going to have that creamer.
Yeah. So you're better off just buying the bottles of already made, creamered and sweetened.
Well, they
drinks.
do have. Okay, so I told you they have a lot of products in the. This is the caramel flavored, and this is unsweetened. They do have a lot of new Dunkin.
Good God.
That's how I felt with the first one.
This is horrible.
A lot of Dunkin stuff in the coffee aisle, but I'm thinking. Correct me if I'm wrong. That it's the concentrate that the stuff we've had before that's unsweetened.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
like,
they
we've
sell
tried coffees.
Dunkin has sweetened and creamered coffee, I'm pretty sure.
They do that
Yeah.
we have reviewed.
Yeah.
I'm talking about in the coffee
Oh,
aisle
in the
where
coffee
we
aisle, no,
bought
it's-
these.
no,
They
it's-
have. I'm not talking about in the.
Drink aisle.
So in the drink aisle, they have bottles that are already made. They're already
Yeah,
sweetened.
they're ready to drink.
They have tons of calories and they're ready to go. That's fine. But in the coffee aisle, they're new bottles, and I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
it's
they're-
like unsweetened.
Yeah, they're basically this already made up.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I agree. Those
it
are-
still is. Don't you think it still is? It's going to be the same flavor. It's
I
not
would
going to
think
have
so.
sweetness in it.
No.
So you said by that you wouldn't.
I'm talking
buy
about
that.
the
you meant
high calorie already
okay.
made drinks.
I misunderstood. What he
Yeah,
was
just buy
referring
those.
to.
Just buy those. Why would you buy these?
It smells like caramel when you smell it.
You do have a taste of caramel. Rancid, bitter.
Oh.
It's worse, isn't
Oh. And it just. Oh.
it? It's almost painful.
Oh god.
Okay, I'm putting 2 in there.
I do have to say, it wasn't. It does have a caramel flavor.
It does have a caramel.
It's caramel with that bitter coffee. It's not as strong. It's not as strong as the regular coffee.
See, I think it is. It's more
That
bitter.
regular black coffee was just as bitter as it gets. Let's put some ice in it too, because that's what they said. They said add ice. We're gonna
Just
add
makes
ice.
it cold. I mean.
I don't think it makes a difference, to be honest, but we'll do it because that's part of the instructions.
Well, it makes it cold. That's it.
Okay. Yeah. To me, that other coffee.
Maybe. I put 3 sweeteners in it.
Oh, you put 3? Oh, thank you.
The creamer makes a big difference too, though. You wouldn't think the creamer would make that much of a difference.
Still is. It's better. It's better, but it still is not good. You just have to add creamer. You have to know that. You're gonna
If you drink coffee with sugar and creamer.
Yeah, you're gonna have to add creamer. That's just there's just no other choice.
The creamer cuts the bitterness a lot because yeah, it's still very, very bitter.
You know, these are distributed by the J.M. Smucker Company in Orrville, Ohio.
My tongue literally just is sitting with a bitter like flavor soaked into it.
My mouth is mad at me right now.
Yeah, these are not for me. I'm sure there's someone out there that will appreciate these, but I don't know anybody.
I think, first of all, I'm not going to get the just regular black coffee. I don't care if you add creamer, sugar, whatever. I will like a flavored coffee, so that's just me. I do think this is very, very strong and like if you like Starbucks is a very, very strong bitter coffee. This is that strong. It is as strong and bitter as Starbucks. So if you like that and you're gonna add your own stuff to it, then you will like this. I wouldn't. The caramel, I do have to say, it does have a caramel flavor, and I do think if you add your, it still needs creamer though. It's not for us. It's not enough with just the sugar. It does sweeten it up, but then the coffee comes in the back end to make it bitter again. So you're getting at the front end, you're getting, oh, I get the caramel and the sweetness, but then that coffee, you're left with bitter. Yeah. So you're still going to want to use, I think you're going to have to use that liquid creamer. And if you're not, then unless you want a very, very abrupt, rude wake-up call, you're not going to want to get these, because these are like slap you in the face wake-up coffee.
I think these are for people that like black coffee.
Yeah, really, they are.
And we had somebody at work that loved black coffee. That's all he drank. He would take it from the pot, pour it in the thing, start drinking it. I mean, that's how he drank it. I could never be that person.
You know,
but he might enjoy these, although he liked hot coffee.
Sometimes when you go to like little coffee shops or hotels and stuff, they'll have those little bitty cups of like the milk.
Yeah, you could buy them.
I'm just saying that I don't think that would do any good with these.
You'd have to have 3 of them.
Yeah, you'd have to use a lot of those. You really need just full on liquid creamer. So I hope you enjoyed the video. These, I won't have a picture of these for you. And honestly, I'll have a picture of the box because you'll want to see the ingredients and stuff. But there's, like I said, there's no calories or anything on there. So, but I'm going to be passing these on to somebody else.
I do have to say they did dissolve well.
Yes, it did. It didn't clump up or anything like that. So yes, I agree with you.
That's a positive.
That's a positive. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.